Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Missy. Thank you for stopping by and seeing what we have going on today. So I don't know about you all, but I've been thinking about, things in the new year, things that I want to change or do better, do different. Not really resolutions, because I'm not like, saying I want to lose 50 pounds or whatever, but something I guess it is resolution, I don't know, but something I do want to do is stop eating out so much. We eat out a lot. Like, I cook a lot, but we eat out a lot out of convenience, and sometimes like I've worked all day and I don't really feel like making something big or whatever, so we'll stop and grab something. But the biggest thing that we eat out on is breakfast, because we got to get up and get going, get out of the house and get to work. And it's not easy to cook a breakfast when you have that going on. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of like meal prep some breakfast foods. I'm going to make some breakfast sandwiches and some breakfast burritos. And then I'm going to do, while I've got the burrito thing going, I'm going to make some freezer like beef and bean and cheese burritos, and then chicken, cheese, and rice burritos. So it'll be something quick and easy that we can grab, but it's homemade and it's not fast food, spending extra money to eat out. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I don't know how much of it I'll get accomplished, but I'm going to work on it. So stick around. Okay, so here's what I have going on. I'm going to do some breakfast sandwiches for the freezer, and this is a trial run because I haven't done this before, so it's not a big batch cooking, but it's something for the freezer. So I have made I scrambled some eggs and baked them in the oven because it was easier to just have cut up uniform eggs. And you can see I've already cut them up. I just used my little spatula here. It's just a small spatula, but it's got, a kind of a sharp edge, and I just kind of measured them out. So I did that. I bought some croissants from Sam's. It's a 12 pack usually, but my little girl's gotten in there and eaten some of them. So 2, 4, 6, there's 8 left, 8 of those. Then I've got some of these are left. There's 6 of these little Hawaiian sliders, and what we like to do with these is cut these open and put a sausage patty on them with some cheese, and then that's a good little breakfast sandwich. And then I made some waffles, like you saw the clips, with a little bit of syrup in them. And I'm going to put some sausage, egg, and cheese on that. And then I have some ham, just ham lunch meat, because my husband likes the ham, egg, and cheese croissants from Hardee's. And they quit doing the croissants. I don't know why, but so I'm just going to assemble some of these. And then I got some of this deli paper. You can get it at Sam's. I'm sure you can get it off Amazon, different places, to wrap them in before I wrap them in saran wrap to put in the freezer. So let's see. And most everything is already, this is cool because I made this last night. This is the sausage patties. And I did the same way. I just pressed it out on actually not my 13, and then cut it into squares to fit on the things. So, what do I want to do first? And then just regular sliced cheese, like the American cheese. I get like the deluxe slice from Aldi's. So I think I'm going to try to assemble one of these breakfast, the waffle ones first. Okay, so I have that, and a sausage patty, and some egg. Okay, and a piece of cheese. Okay. Let's see if I'll do it like that. So it's got a little bit of syrup in it, and these deli sheets might not be big enough to cover that. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna wrap it all the way up yet because you want everything to be cooled down. Everything is cool except for the waffles, and they're not hot, but they're still just a little bit warm. So I'm not gonna fully wrap those, but I just wanted to see what that looked like. And look at that, like that is, that's a good sized breakfast sandwich. So, and I don't know the price breakdown because I haven't sit down and done it yet, but it's surely gotta be cheaper than driving through fast food, I would say. Okay, so I'm just gonna get one of these and cut it open. And I don't know because I haven't done them yet, but I'm almost wondering if I should like kind of toast these in a skillet first and then let them cool off before I put it together, but we'll see. And I think I made a breakfast sandwich the other morning for my husband with the croissants, just made it fresh, and he liked it. So it was the croissant, but I had had the skillet hot, and I put that in there to kind of like warm that up because it's a lot softer once it's warm. But when you heat it back up in the microwave and you're going to actually eat it, then I think that might take care of it. So, okay, let's put some sausage and egg. And I just salt and peppered the egg when I cooked it. If you want other spices in there, you can do that too. You can spice it however you want to. Yeah, that looks pretty. That looks good. Like there's plenty of meat on there. There's more, and that's the biggest problem with I run into with my husband is he doesn't like a lot of bread and a lot of like he won't eat biscuits from fast food places or whatever because it's too much. So that's why he liked the croissants from Hardee's, and then they stopped doing them. So anyway, so then I'm gonna do which is his favorite, is a ham, egg, and cheese. And that's another thing too with the ham. So it's just lunch meat that I got at Sam's. And when I made it the other morning, I put the ham in the skillet and warmed it up. So I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. It probably will some, but we'll see. And he likes extra ham on his. So I'll do that. And I'm just assembling some so you can see them. But like that, I mean, he'll eat that, that's good. And then, I guess you could do a ham, egg, and cheese on the waffle too, but I didn't make enough waffles to do it with the ham. I just did it for the sausage, but I mean, you could always do that. And then I'll show you how I put one of these together. And then I'll finish getting them together and then on to the burritos next, I think. So, just the sliders. And I got these. It's the Aldi's brand, the Hawaiian sweet roll. You know, I think most every store now has their brand of the Hawaiian rolls. But, and if you don't really like the Hawaiian bread, I'm sure you can just get little rolls, or, you know, they have little butter rolls up there. Okay, so I just slice them open like that, and I take one piece of cheese and I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again, so it's a cheesy. Oh my sausage patties are over here, and these are just Swaggerty sausage patties that I had already cooked up, and I'll just put it on there and do it like that, and then wrap it up, and it's just little slider breakfast. That's enough for me in the morning usually, and for my girls it's smaller. So there's those, and I'll just make a bunch of those. And then you could even do the ham on those too, and I'll do one of those. I always do the sausage just because the Swaggerty sausage you can buy already in the patties, and it's easy to cook. So let's see, do I want to fold that over? Here's what I'll do. Double it up. Maybe I'll do another one, like a 1.5 piece. There we go. And see, there you go. You do more or less. I'm not a huge, like, a bunch of thick meat on my sandwich, but if you are, then there you go. Okay, so that's what I did for these. I just want to show you, I didn't really film getting any of this stuff together, but like making the eggs and getting the waffle batter and all that stuff together. And most places have the croissants, but it's cheap. I think it was $5, maybe $6 at Sam's for a 12-pack of croissants. So got that, and then they also had the smaller ones, but I want to do the big ones because my husband really likes them, and he can eat, you know, like 2 of the hearty size ones. So I wanted to get the big ones for him. So I'm going to get these together, and then I'll be back, and then we'll get it cleaned up, and we'll be on to the next thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you the sandwiches that I have wrapped up over here, and let's see if I can move it. So they're all laid out over here. Here's the waffle ones. There's the croissant ones.
When I eat these waffle ones, I'm just going to take the buns off, put them on a plate, and then put maple syrup over them. I mean, I like waffles, okay? Especially Waffle House.
Yeah.
They have the best waffles.
Okay, so got those over there. That's ham and cheese one. You just gonna eat it cold? You're just gonna eat it cold. That's fine. It's good. Okay. So Harper's gonna go work on her content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell them bye.
Bye.
Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna make is the breakfast burritos. I got a big pack of burritos from Sam's, of regular burritos, and then I also got a pack of the carb counter burritos at Sam's, or tortillas, I'm sorry, not burritos, tortillas. So I'm gonna do a few in the carb counter ones for me, and then the rest in these for everybody else. And then I'm gonna do some ham ones too, because I have just a little bit of ham left over. I was going to cut up and saute like peppers and stuff to put in it, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I can do that next time. But I'm just gonna put some together and show you kind of how I'm gonna do it. And you can see what I'm talking about when I do it, but I forgot my shredded cheese. let's see. Okay, so for the breakfast ones, okay, and you want these, you don't want these cold because then they're harder to work with if they're cold. So I'm going to take, I might take 2 eggs. And then I'm going to take 1 sausage patty. Put that in there. And then some shredded cheese. I have sharp cheddar. I have more bags in there of sharp cheddar because that's my favorite. But if you wanted to put, you know, like your Colby Jack or whatever kind of cheese that you want on your, so we'll do it like that. I plan to scoop that in a little bit because what I'm gonna do is maybe struggling a little bit. Okay. Fold these in and then over like that and then over for a breakfast burrito. Now all I did is just the egg, the sausage, and the cheese. But if you wanted to put a little bit of sauce in there or like some taco sauce or something like that, you could do that. But I'm just gonna leave them plain in case the girls want to eat them. They can eat them without them being hot. So let's see what we got here. I might tear that up a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then some cheese. I feel like that's a little skimpy going, but that's okay. These are just practice ones. But that's it for the breakfast burrito ones. So I'm gonna have to cook some more eggs to get those together, but I had some eggs left over, so I was just gonna show you real quick how I'm gonna get those together. So I'm going to scramble some more eggs, which for the burritos, I'm just gonna scramble them in the skillet like I normally would. The reason I did it on the cookie sheet for the other ones is so that they're more uniform and they just fit on there easier and you don't have eggs falling out of sandwiches and stuff. The burrito, it wraps around itself, so it's fine, it's no big deal. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll be back to show you what all I've got done and then go to work on probably the beef and bean burritos. I don't know that I'll get to the chicken, cheese, and rice burritos, but if I don't today, then I'll do it in another video. So I'll be back, stick around.
Okay, this is me just wrapping everything that I'd already put together, all the sandwiches, and labeling them on it. So, like rotten sausage, egg, and cheese, or ham, egg, and cheese, so that whenever I wrap them, because after I wrapped them in the deli paper, I wrapped them in saran wrap and then aluminum foil before I put them in the freezer. So I wrote on the deli paper what it was so that when I went to wrap it with the foil, and then on the foil I wrote what it was. So when we look in the freezer, we can see what it is because it's labeled on there.
all the breakfast things that I've got done today, just for a little bit of prep work and get them together. So that's what I'm gonna stop with that today. I'm gonna get the ground beef cooked because it's New Year's Day, so I still have to make supper with the pork, black-eyed peas, and we're doing Brussels sprouts instead of cabbage because my husband, he does not like cabbage. So this is a good amount of breakfast for us, just for a trial run. So we can try on this the next week and just see what is everybody's favorite and what we like and what's what. But it was relatively cheap. I mean, I used 2 rolls of sausage, and I'll do a breakdown in the description box of what all it cost me to make what I made. And I mean, I bought the whole pack of tortillas, and I still have some that I'm gonna make, but I'm just not gonna do it on camera just because you already saw what I did. But I'll do a price breakdown of what it was for all of this. So thanks for hanging out with me and watching, and I'll be back with some more stuff. It might be recipes, it might just be vlog talking or whatever, we'll see. But thanks for hanging out, and I hope you try these because it was a little bit of time, but not really. I mean, it was fun. I was kind of sit down and made a list of everything I was going to need and had all that together, and then here we are. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day.